Starting out the day on the structure hunt. I'm not gonna go down there and bother these folks who are using that structure, but my buddy sent me a bunch of pictures. He did some great reconnaissance the other day around this lake again, and a lot more has popped up. So aside from this, I think there'll be some good findings. So we're gonna go check it out and see what we can get. It's Saturday down here at the beach. Hi puppy, hi buddy. So this looks like part of it here, these two, and then an obvious post up. Funny how you get that fishing string incorporation like you see a lot of times right there. You see that a lot around the lakes. Something swiped there. Could have been a shoe, you never know. Could have been a foot. Anyway, I don't want to bother people. This is kind of in the beach area. There's going to be some stuff where there won't be so many people around here, but I want to respect people's privacy and not film them and just try to film the structure here. So See what else we can get. There should be a lot better than this, hopefully. Alright, gonna try to be super brief with this too. In the middle of a ton of traffic, everybody launching their little rental boats and stuff here. But that structure has been created. It's just posted up next to the water there. Want to respect people's privacy and trying to keep them out of video, but pretty amazing looking structure that they've just kind of posted up there to let somebody know that they're building. Alright, I got a little more privacy just walking up real quick to show you anything that might be of amazement with this. It's pretty simple, but recent construction made with a bunch of sticks leaned against a tree. Seemingly all it is, but purposeless for people. They don't even have their stuff under it. If it was for shade to keep your stuff cool, then they would put their stuff underneath it, but they don't. Alright, more finds courtesy of Mike, the master tracker. Well, I do appreciate him coming down here and checking this out. That's an old beaver chew right there. And then you got another one, kind of a fresher snap with that plant woven around it right there. Really interesting. When he sent me pictures of this, I was really excited. And I thought, yeah, I really got to get down there and check that out. There's a snap there, kind of incorporated in. So that's just hanging. This whole circular aspect is tucked in there. Right there. Here, I should say. Really cool. Take a few photos of this. I like that a lot. Check this one out. People post up and camp around these. Guys are setting up his tent. You got towels right there for the kids and stuff, but just documenting another little lean up. Kind of cool seeing these like all around the lake, you know. So having a good time. Little stick collection here. Got another one. Somebody's sitting in it. Don't want to bother these people, but at least they're utilizing the structure. Kind of funny. A lot of stuff around this lake, so but you know, it's a Saturday. I knew it would be a blowout. I'd have to work for like 4 or 5 days straight, so I just could come out before work or not. So I decided to do it instead of waiting all week and risking this stuff being taken down. So you guys trying to build one of those things too? Yeah. That's cool. You see those all around the lake? Yeah. I know, it depends on how you started, if it's going to be good or not, huh? Check this out. This is an amazing creation. My friend found this a couple of days ago, and I was able to come yesterday. He actually was smart enough to take this piece and stash it in the bushes. We just replaced it, but it's made of mud. It's essentially like pottery almost, where they've taken this mud and they've built the outer layer. And not only that, but there's leaves that have been used and put in here, and these sticks going across here. I mean, there's potential fingerprints in the mud here. If I can zoom in, I should say. There it is. That could be fingerprint. But you see how they've done that? Put the mud on the bottom of the stick, had it posted up, used the mud to attach the leaf. Pardon me, I'm looking through the viewfinder thinking I'm showing you. And I've got the camera off, but I can't see in the viewfinder very good now because of the angulature. But they've used that mud to adhere the leaf to the stick. They used the mud to adhere the stick to the log here, and then they used the mud and the leaves with the sticks as a roof to create this for you. Hopefully this is coming out great. I'm not really looking in the viewfinder. It's really bright. Can't see that good with my polarized glasses as it is. There we go. Looks like it's coming out pretty good. But that is a unique creation. I don't know if you're getting those leaves well enough. Zoom in on that. The lighting is terrible, but you see the leaves are against the outer edge of the creation here. Now, if that's not Bigfoot art, I don't know what is, if indeed that's them that's creating it. But that is amazingly creative. Maybe one of the most creative things I've ever seen, if indeed it was made by them. But more than likely is based on the fact that they're building all this other stuff out here. So anyway, kudos to Mike. This is like his trip right now, showing me all this stuff. If I find anything, you know, new that I find, I'll say it. Otherwise, it's all stuff that Mike has found. So amazing finds, and I really appreciate his reconnaissance on this. I hope everybody appreciates his work, coming out here and even being able to just harness this and hide it so that we could all see it before it gets destroyed. Really appreciate that, buddy. All right, check this out. Somebody did post their stuff up right near here, but they're not around, so good time to take the video. I'll get some photos of this here in a moment. But this is a fake fire pit made out of all this asphalt and big chunks of asphalt that have been washed and dug up and whatever, just old remnants of what used to be here, and some sticks and stuff in there. What else is interesting is in the background, I noticed this on the drive-in, there was a bunch of stuff down, all these dead trees and whatnot, because they're all off of these tops. So something came and bam, 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 knocked all those off in a row. 3 or 4, all right there. Which is kind of interesting that there's nothing else, no other wind damage or anything anywhere around except those, which makes me think, you know what? And with the huge fire pit, I really think, that is friggin' strange. Who's gonna have this bonfire here? But, you know, I think Bigfoot's making this stuff. Could be right, could be wrong. Do a little addition for him. Let him know, change his stuff, see if he cares. It doesn't look like the lighting is great on this video, but should come out good enough. You get the gist of what's going on here. You know, no char in there. Just a big, goofy fire pit creation at the lake. Well, not only do we have these trees down here, and their large remnants right there, but there is a fresh break over here that is absolutely phenomenal. This is a large break here. Look at the twist in this. Look at the twist in this tree here. Not only did that fall, but that was twisted. So you can imagine something that tall, posting up, shoulder and arm height above my head. Can you imagine that? Shoulder and arm height, to get your arm wrapped around that, to twist that tree and tear it down. If you had to man up and just grab that thing with your arm around it and woo, that's how high the arm and the shoulder is. Right there, at about 9 feet. That's my suspicion on the matter. That's of gargantuan proportion. See, this is snapped off right next to it. Doesn't really mean a thing, but could be just a little snap signal pointing right at this thing to let you know, yeah, don't think otherwise. We did this. I did this. You can see right through it. Amazing, amazing strength to be able to tear that down. Just imagine. Oh. Little critters out here making noise. Looks like maybe there's a little Y glyph kind of right here, because you can see it's been broken off. I don't know, I could be wrong, but right here is the structure. This is one that I get to claim as mine, only because I was coming down the trail first as we came down, but my buddy hadn't got this far the other day, so anything we find maybe from here on out will be new. But see, there's a few put-ups here. chunks of log, and then a couple other sticks and logs here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all? 4 little guys put up there. Nothing major, but another little discovery along the lake, inspiring the kids to try to make a structure. That was hilarious. I don't think they're doing that good, but when I come back, maybe there'll be something there. Maybe not. All right, check this out. We were just talking and walked right up on this. It's a little dugout area. Potential finger marks and stuff right in there. But I mean, could the Bigfoot have been digging for worms? I just saw a robin fly off with a grub or a bug or something in its mouth. And then 2 seconds later, I look over and there's a hole right here, and I'm like, okay, maybe something else was getting a little insectoid snack. Definitely a possibility. Huh. But, see what else we can find around here. But that's just kind of interesting. Not too deep, you know, 4 inches, 5 inches deep, something like that. Dug out just enough to maybe find a little snack in the earth. All right, Mike was kind enough to not interrupt. He was pointing, but I didn't know what he was pointing at, so I ended the video. But he was like, look at the mud right there on the stump, which is another excellent observation. So, that goes with it right there. You got the hole, and you got the mud on the stump. Kind of cool.